Welcome, everybody. We'll get this thing started in about 2 or 3 minutes. We have a whole bunch of people from all over the world waiting to be let in. As soon as they're all in, we will kick this off and get moving. So just give us 1 more minute. Okay, everybody, Dan Schwartz here, the CMO for HSCC, and we are joined on this call by our CEO and founder, Rob Singh. So I'm going to let Rob say a few words, give some updates, share his views and vision, and then for those that have guests and those that are guests, I will run through the company presentation and the business presentation. So with that, let me turn it over to Rob.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Dan. Nice to see you again. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are across the globe. It is your CEO, Rob Singh, alongside my number one, Daniel Schwartz. Guys, it's a pleasure to be here. And I do have a bit of a script today that I want to go through that I've been preparing in relation to the updates. Now, before we go into that, please do remember today is withdrawal day. So don't forget to withdraw your profits. And congratulations once again as well. Okay, so moving forward, before I hand it over to Dan, I do have a busy schedule myself as well, guys. Clearly, look, I am very appreciative of your commitment and support. And we're growing in the right direction. We're moving forward in the right direction. And, you know, we are building a lot of momentum. I think now people are starting to recognize the intent of the company, and everyone is starting to see just exactly who we are, and what we're going to be and achieve over the next 12 months or so. So continue working hard, guys, and moving in the right direction. What I want you to really discuss today, and I've got a few points put together, is about us moving forward as a company, what we're thinking about, how we're moving forward, the things that we want to sort of, delegate our time and resources into. So expanding into new markets, it's a very, very critical aspect of our future plans, naturally. And we recognize the potential opportunities in emerging markets and untapped asset classes. By diversifying our portfolio and exploring these new avenues, we aim to provide our customers with a wider range of investment opportunities to capitalize from with regards to future growth prospects. Okay, so we are consistently looking to evolve, we're in the crypto space. We're here to innovate. This is a blank canvas and we're here to move forward in it. So we're going to continue to build the business model that we have, the compensation plans, but we're also going to expand into other products. That's going to give us more longevity and give you guys a platform to really sort of, see your hard work pay off. That is a vocal point of how we're moving forward. Next, another key point is transparency and investor education. I've got a few points that I want to speak that I wrote down, but just to give you an overview, transparency and investor education is very important. We're going to be setting up offices across the globe, and we don't just want to, set up things for business. We want to educate so that we've got bigger business coming in, so that you can really understand what you're getting involved in and why you're getting involved in. Investor education and transparency really does remain paramount to, who we are and what we do. Make no mistake about that. We are dedicated to empowering our customers with knowledge and insights. It's very important to us. Through comprehensive educational resources and real-time performance reports, we aim to ensure that our investors and community members have a clear understanding of arbitrage trading, and from that can make informed decisions. So this is what we're working on in the background. As we start to grow and evolve even more, so you expect to see your local office in your local country and region. HSCC will be there along, every single step along the way to help you grow and get the understanding you need to move forward. It's very important for us. Another factor is that, we want to stay ahead of regulatory changes. That's very important in terms of regulations of the industry. We will continue to monitor and adapt to evolving regulations. Compliance is a top priority for us. I can tell you that now that compliance is a very, very important part of our business. We are creating and building the cryptocurrency institution, the financial market, with our efforts and your efforts. And with that in mind, we want to make sure that we're at the forefront safely and through a legitimate process, so that we are abiding by the rules and creating the rules for those to follow. Is very important. This is really one of the ethos here at HSCC. As we move forward, global expansion and strategic partnerships will also be instrumental. This is very important for us in shaping our future in terms of how we're moving forward, the upward trajectory that we are currently moving towards and expanding into. For us, we will remain proactive in collaborative ventures to strengthen our market presence and provide our customers with a broader global reach. So essentially, the way that we grow and the way that we build a network with other partners and institutions, it's not just for our own benefits, it's for you, the community, because it gives you more confidence in how you're moving forward. It gives you more to put forward to your people that you're bringing on board to basically build a community. By becoming a wider institution and a larger institution and a more informed institution, it allows everyone to grow, because then you're moving forward with confidence, and you're moving forward knowing that HSCC is taking care of everything that is required for you to build your businesses. That's something that is completely crucial for us, guys. Okay. Now, before we conclude, I just really want to basically pay close attention and really sort of point out how important it is for our customers to have financial well-being. So today, as you withdraw your earnings, just sit back and celebrate the success. From a psychological point of view, just try and understand it and, really indulge in what you're involved in here. This system is here to run for at least 4 years, but then we're thinking above and beyond that to expand the business and its products. So every time that you're basically withdrawing, it's a success story. Every week is a success story. Really show appreciation to that and really be thankful for what you're a part of. We are here to take care of you, and we will continue to make sure that you will keep enjoying the success, but try and take a step back every Monday to really enjoy that. In conclusion, I just really want to, show my gratitude for everything that's happening. It's a privilege for me to be a part of this business on a day-to-day basis. Money never sleeps. I certainly don't sleep. I work 24/7, and I'm here committed to, Dan's smiling now because he knows, but I'm here to committed and focused to make sure that this business gets to where it needs to. So I'm very grateful and thankful. And now I'm going to put it over to the number one, Dan M. So Dan, please do what you need to do.
All right. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Those of you that are invited guests, thank you for joining us, because you could all be doing something at this time of the day, afternoon, or evening, depending upon what part of the world you may be in. Okay, let me share my screen, and I will do the business presentation. Everybody see it okay, I hope? Let's see. All good? Looks all good. Okay. 1 second. There we go. Change the look. Okay. For those of you that have seen this, great. You're going to just listen and see how I do it, so we can consistently deliver the same message all around the world. For those of you who are seeing this for the first time, again, welcome. You could all be doing something else, and the person who invited you thought enough of you to let you see this, and you thought enough of this, of the person who invited you to attend when you could have been doing something else. So we want to say thanks for that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about HSCC. There's some slides in here that cover what Rob already covered, but I'll add my own flavor to some of it. Most importantly, HSCC is about creating a community and helping our members build a lifestyle. We're going to have more and more things we're building. I'll cover our roadmap in a little bit, but the key to success long-term, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, is the strength of all of you, the strength of our community. And we're going to have quarterly global gatherings so everybody can get together. We're going to have regular meetings based on where we see significant business, where there's lots of our members congregated. We will go there so all of you can meet each other and you can interact with the management team. Rob Singh is our CEO and founder. He founded this on the heels of his successful business he built in the supported living sector. And he decided that this was the next area he wanted to create and allow everybody to make money in the crypto markets. The vision of the company, this is important. I can't stress this enough. HSCC is committed to creating a place where people who don't have a lot of money or don't have a lot of experience can still make money in the market from crypto arbitrage or taking advantage of the differences in prices. That is the key. Bring this to someone who only has $50 and give them an opportunity. That is why we are here. Another key point for all of you, I recognize a lot of familiar faces. We have people from India and all over Africa and Asia and some in Europe and a few other places, maybe UK too, which is okay. We want everybody to be confident where we have significant people, significant numbers, leadership and members. The company's committed to open offices worldwide to support all of you and your business. And we want to grow to 100 million pounds of members funds in the system as fast as we can. I think we can do it faster than a few years. I've been on calls with many of you on this call who have built substantial businesses previously. Combine a few of you, we'll blow through this 100 million very simply together. There's Rob. You heard from him. He has 12 years of experience in the asset business, alternative assets. He's raised money, he's built brands, and he came up with the idea to bring crypto arbitrage trading to the masses. I'll just add from his quote. He said, "I believe in democratizing the arbitrage space, diverting power from the major financial institutions and putting it back in the hands of ordinary people. He aims to help novices get a slice of the action by automating and simplifying the process. This is so anybody can benefit from these opportunities with minimal exposure and maximum returns." That's what this is all about. Senior management. Rob, you've seen, he's our CEO. I'm Dan, I'm the CMO. We also have Naresh, who's handling Asia for us. And there are many, many more people behind the scenes working to manage the trading, to manage the operations, and ensure we have a top-notch opportunity for all of you. Let's talk a little bit about the roadmap. I will not go through this in excruciating detail because we don't have enough time. And the purpose of this is twofold. One, where were we? 2022, all of this was coming together. It started its business operations with private investors. So before we launched this year in April, before we had the official launch, we had many, many months of trading, tweaking the system, working with private people. This year's about launch. And this year is about launching new developments. Rob touched on that briefly, how we're going to have more than just trading, more than just arbitrage trading. That is the core. But the idea is to keep building things like travel, things like lifestyle, things like trade, things like a discount program. All of those getting built out over the next 3 to 4 years. So we have a very sustainable long-term business for all of you. So why HSCC? Let's cover a few of the reasons we believe this is a phenomenal opportunity for everybody. State-of-the-art tech. We spent the time to build the trading system, to build the front end, to build the entire reward system so that everybody can benefit. Guaranteed returns. Everybody who buys a package will receive their profits. 100% transparent. You will see and hear from us and others in person on Zoom calls. And as we keep building, as we have events, we'll all get to meet in person so you can see who it is that is working this business. 100% transparent. I'll also talk about the trading aspects a little bit later. High profits, excellent profits that are sustainable. And from the standpoint of a member, you don't have to worry about trading from your perspective. The company takes care of that, and it is fully automated. Let's talk about how we're making the money in the company. Crypto arbitrage. What is crypto arbitrage? For those that have been on before, you know what it is. For those that are new, don't worry. It's actually quite simple to explain at the basic level. All arbitrage means is seeing in the market that there are differences in price for the same thing. So Bitcoin in Asia, because it's nighttime in Asia, and it's really early in the morning in America, the less people that are trading affects the price. So having a strategy to just look for one place where it's low and look for a different place where it's higher, buy where it's lower, sell where it's higher, that is what arbitrage is. And because of the nuances of the market and how volatile crypto is, there's always changes in prices. There are always opportunities to make a profit by seeing a place where it's lower and seeing a different place where it's higher and enabling us to trade. So here's a very simple way to explain it. Let's pretend Bitcoin is 25,000 pounds on Coinbase, which is a US-based centralized exchange, and it's 25,200 pounds on Kraken, which is also in North America. I believe it's Canadian-based. So what you do, the software managed by our traders sees I can buy for 25,000 on Coinbase. I can sell for 25,200 on Kraken. There, I can make 200 pounds per Bitcoin. Here's the key. Here's the key. You recognize that, you buy and then you sell. There is no buy, expect it's going to go up and see what's happening, and then sell when you've made the profit you want. You see you can make 200 pounds, then you go and make 200 pounds. That's the difference. That's what arbitrage is. Now, there are a number of different kinds of crypto arbitrage. I won't go through all of these in detail, but I'll cover these two and one more in a little bit of detail. Okay, so I talked about the basics. You see Coinbase has it at 25. You can sell on Kraken at 25.2. You buy at 25, you sell at 25.2. Those are two separate exchanges. Triangular arbitrage lets the software figure out inside the same exchange, if you take some Bitcoin, sell it for Ethereum, then take that amount of Ethereum and sell it for Solana, you can make money. And then if you convert that back into Bitcoin, you can make money again, just because there are differences in prices between the various asset classes. The software is looking for that. And because this all occurs in the same exchange, it is lightning fast. Because I don't know if everybody realizes it, but it's no different than the bank system, right? If I go to an ATM machine and I transfer $100 to your account and we're at the same bank, no money went anywhere. I just clicked the button and said, please send $100 to Rob. And now my balance went down by 100, his went up by 100. No money went anywhere, just the balances in the back office. Same thing on these exchanges. You can see these opportunities and lightning fast can make those trades. Another kind of arbitrage includes using these decentralized exchanges, which are also called automated market makers because they're run by software exclusively. What happens there, again, on a decentralized exchange like PancakeSwap or SushiSwap, there's prices for everything. And the prices are different there than maybe Coinbase or Kraken or Huobi or Binance. And we as a company have accounts in all these places with funds so we can capitalize on that. So if the price is different on PancakeSwap, great. We can make our 200 pounds or $300 or $400 by trading it on PancakeSwap. Cross exchange is what I've been talking about. That's just the most basic. Exchange one, exchange two, Coinbase, Kraken. Statistical is a little bit more complicated. Spatial arbitrage is also cross exchange arbitrage. But remember, I made the comment, well, people are awake at different times. The amount of people that are awake and trading will impact what the prices are. You know, if there's less people, there might be larger spreads because the exchanges want to protect themselves. Well, if there's a large spread between the buy and the sell, that creates an opportunity when you compare it against what's happening on the other side of the world. We believe crypto arbitrage is the best form of trading. Here's why. Very simply. The software looks and sees I can buy it here for 25,000. I can sell it here for 25,200. There is no betting that I looked at this chart and it's going up and it goes down a little bit, then it goes a little higher, and it goes down a little bit higher low, a little bit higher high. It's really going up. But funny things can happen. It could then start going down. And in a traditional trading strategy, you bought in here, it went down, so the system will buy more to try and dollar cost average. And then it goes down again, it'll buy more. So you're getting more and more of your capital tied up in a losing trade. So all of that tied together is at loss, and you have to wait till it recovers. That can create huge issues because the more money that's tied up, not making you any money. If you're running a traditional trading system, that smaller amount has to make enough money to pay everything. So we believe arbitrage is the best way to go because every trade we enter into, we know about how much we're going to make. The reason why we don't know exactly, if we're on the same exchange, you know exactly when you do the trade because it is instantaneous. But if you have to buy on one exchange and you have to move crypto to another exchange, there is some time involved in that trade. So prices can change some. So maybe instead of making 200 or 300, you might make 160 or 180. You still make money. You just lose a little bit in what's called slippage. But the idea is to greatly reduce the risk, which is how we trade. Let's talk about the crypto market. Now is the time to be in crypto. The only better time to have joined was yesterday. The analysts all believe that the markets will triple by 2030. I personally believe it's going to happen faster. It doesn't take much for them to triple. I mean, Bitcoin's at like $30,000 approximately right now. It's recovered a little bit the last couple of days. All it takes to, if it triples, it hits, 75. It was at 25 a few days ago, between 75 and 90, which is just a little bit above its all-time high of $69,000. So the point is, and I like to say, today's a good day to dive in and give it a try. We'll talk about the plans in a minute. You don't have to dive in and go off the deep end with everything, but now is the time to give it a shot. We talked about transparency besides meeting the CEO and myself, the CMO, and others. Live trading reports. We are fielding a website that everybody will be able to see, and you'll be able to see what's in trade, what's in profit, what's been withdrawn, so everybody can see what we're doing. That's very important for the company to share the trading reports to give confidence in the trading results. Payment partners, we work with a number of different cryptos. Everybody has their favorite, depending where you are in the world, what exchanges you use. Some are easier to get than others. Some cost less for transaction fees. We support Bitcoin, Tron, USDT, Solana, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. There is something there, one or two for everybody, no matter what exchange you use, no matter where you are in the world. These are what you can either pay in with or get paid out in. Now let's talk about how to get yourself involved. Member plans. We start with a standard package. They start at $50. So you can come in as low as 50, all the way to our VIPs who start at $25,000 and anywhere in between. So $50,000 to $25,000. Totally up to you. What you're comfortable with. So we have something for everybody. Now, if you come in below $5,000, so you take a standard pack, you will earn 0.7% every day on that package. If you have a little bit more disposable income and you can come in at 5,000 to a little bit less than 10, it's 0.8% per day. If you're advanced and you have 10,000 to spare, up to a little bit below 25, you get 0.9% paid every day. And for the VIPs, that 25,000 and above is no stretch. They're going to earn 1% per day up until you hit 10% profit. So if you notice over here, 1% for 210 days gets you 210% profit. If you're getting paid out at 0.9% a day in advance, that's 234 days. The pros is 263-day contract and standards 300 days. All them add up to 210%. So if you come in with $100, you will get paid your payouts $210. And remember, those are the payouts at the end of your contract. So at the end of 300 days on a standard to 210 days on a VIP, whatever you put in at the beginning is released back to you. So these payouts are truly profits. Now we're going to talk about the active. People want to build a business. If you want to build a business, there's 3 ways to get paid. First, you have an active package starting at $50. And the first way to get paid is share this with others. And when anybody you personally refer signs up, funds to their package, you're going to earn a 5% commission. Doesn't matter how much you have in, doesn't matter how much they put in, you will make 5%. So that's what everybody earns on directs. We have a binary, which means 2. I'll cover that in a second, how it pays out, but it pays out upwards of 30%. That's huge. That is a huge payout. And then finally, we have the third way to get paid for building a business, the HSCC bonus, which is a type of matching bonus. You can make up to 10% in that bonus, and I'll cover how that works in a second. So let's look at the binary. This gives you a chance to earn income like you haven't done before. If you grow your network, you build a substantial total business, you can earn commissions of 30% on your lesser leg. So binary means 2. So this is 2. So we have the left side and we have the right side. The way you work, you enroll somebody left, you enroll somebody right, and then the next person signs up and you're qualified for making commission. You start as a noble, less than 10,000 aside, you make 10%. So if today you are able to generate 3,000 on the left side and 4,000 with your team on the right, 3,000 is less than 4,000, you'd earn 10% of $3,000 or $300. Not a bad day. As you build your business, your volume exceeds $10,000, you get a raise to 11%. Then your volume goes up to over $100,000 aside, you get a raise to 12%. So same work, you get paid more because you did more in terms of building your business. These are distributed over 50 days. So your 10, 11, and 12% commissions are paid out. In other words, you can withdraw them over a 50-day period. So if you earn $500 today, then starting tomorrow, you're able to withdraw, you're able to put into the withdrawal wallet $10 a day for 50 days. Now, this is where it starts getting very lucrative. You keep working with your team, you build your business, you hit 500,000 aside, you get a raise to 13%. Excuse me. You hit 2.5 million, you get a raise to 14%. You hit 7.5 million, you're making 15%. So what you started with making 10%, now you have a 50% raise and you're doing the same work and you're making 15%. So if you earn $500 today on that, and you happen to be at this tier, you get 1% of that paid out a day for 100 days. So if I earn $500 today, that would mean $5 a day gets credited to my cash wallet. And then for those that keep building, that are substantial builders of business, you hit 15 million, it goes to 20%. You hit 30 million, it goes to 25, and you hit 50 million and it goes to 30%. That's huge. So again, you get a raise for just keeping doing the exact same thing you're doing. As you keep building your total team, building your total volume, you keep getting a raise. Now let's talk about the next one. The HSCC bonus. Let's cover this one. The HSCC bonus is a matching bonus. The way it works is you enroll the first couple of people. You got started today or yesterday, and you got 3 of your friends to enroll. You keep working. As soon as you hit your 10th personal enrollment, your 10th direct, you're going to earn 5% of their direct income and their binary income. Don't worry, the company pays it. It's not out of their check. It comes from the company. So if each of them was earning $1,000, you would get 5% of that, or $50. Well, that's not bad, because 10 times $50 is $500. That's pretty good. You have 10 personals, you enroll, you picked up just on this bonus $500 in a day. Now you keep working. You keep enrolling, because everybody, it's all about sharing. It's all about helping people build, all about enrolling. So now you got your 20th direct. As soon as you hit 20, now on all of them, you're making 7%. Again, it's 7% of their direct income and their binary income. So that's pretty good. 5%, 7% is a 40% raise. And it's on twice as many people. So that's huge. Now, you keep working. This is what I recommend all the leaders to do. Work until you get 50 personals. When you have 50 personals, you're making 10% of what they're making, again, in their direct and their binary. But that's the equivalent of 5 people's income. That's 5 incomes just in this bonus alone. So work it hard, work with your teams, help everybody enroll as many personals as they can, because this is the bonus that's going to make people wealthy. Let's talk a few key points. Number 1, the daily return, the 0.7% up to 1%, is paid out Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, it's not paid out. That's fed into the system. Remember, we're trying to keep the system as long as possible. We want this to be a long-lasting program. The quickest way for a company to have trouble is to pay too fast and to overpay. We want to pay a lot, but you want to get paid a lot, but you would like to get paid for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So a lot of these things are designed to enable this to be a very long-running program. Total capping 10x your purchased amount. So if you come in at $1,000, when you earn 10,000, you have to upgrade your pack. The direct income, the 5%, credited immediately. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Already covered the binary. The binary cap, how much you can earn daily in the binary, is equal to how much your package was. And for VIPs who come in, it's capped at $25,000. Withdrawals, as you heard Rob say, Monday's withdrawal day. You can take them out on Monday and they will all be processed within 24 hours. $10 a minimum withdrawal amount. If your package expires when you max out, you need to re-up or re-top up within 48 hours to maintain your volume. You get all your, sorry about that. 1 second. There we go. All income goes to your correct wallets, depending upon what kind of income it is. There is a 10% withdrawal fee. Again, that covers blockchain costs. That covers operating costs. Here's a big one for everybody who believes you're a leader or just wants to build quickly. No internal transfer fees. Well, what's that mean? Here's what it means. Let's say I have $5,000 in my wallets available, and I go run a meeting and I meet a whole bunch of people, and not everybody has crypto. Remember, we take 7 cryptos as the input payment. I have 2 choices at that point. I can teach them how to get their crypto, help them get signed up, help them fill everything out properly. And a week from now, they might be approved by the exchange, because it takes a little time, that now they can buy some crypto and join. Or I can just sign them up when they're ready to go, because they want to go to work. Everybody wants to go to work. I just sign them up, get their spot. I can transfer them the money and they can pay me for whatever it is. If it was $50, $100, $500, it doesn't matter. But it doesn't cost anything to do that. Repurchases, as you re-up, you need to use your fund wallet. If you don't have an active account, you don't get paid. And again, I'll reiterate this last one because it's an important one. At the end of the contract term, 300 days down to 210 days, 100% of whatever you put in to buy that package comes back to you. Now, let's talk about how to get started with HSCC. I love to use this. You can start making profits in 5 easy steps. Very simple. Get with whomever invited you on this call and get yourself registered and get an account. That's step 1. Step 2, choose the package you want and then send your funds in. Step 3, take the funds that are in your wallet, put them into your package based on whatever amount you were comfortable with, what package you wanted to buy. Now the fun starts. As funds get credited to your wallet, step 4, withdraw them. And now step 5, you have enjoyed the benefits of crypto arbitrage trading. So 5 easy steps. A lot of people ask about that. Everybody has one of these, right? We all have phones. Everybody lives their life on their phones. I have a good friend. He says I have my phone perennially in front of my face, and my screen time kind of proves that. Everybody likes to work with their phones. We have the official HSCC app coming soon. Stay for the announcements. When we announce it, then everybody's going to get the app, because everybody loves to run their business with their phone. Now, next step, very simple. If you're not a member, make a decision. Make a decision, get yourself started, and then get ahead. This is my view. We have a package for everybody, $50. If you have trouble with $50, you need this more than anybody. So just make a decision to get started so you can get ahead. And I really like this quote. If it's important, you'll find a way. If not, you're going to find an excuse. So with that, I want to welcome everybody. I would love to have everybody join us. Get with whomever invited you on this call and get your questions answered so you can start with HSCC. We have an office in the UK, fully registered in the UK. We have the support phone number, support email, website, all of our social media. Everything is available. Let's see if we have any urgent questions here that I can help. Hold on a second. Nope, nothing. Excellent. Somebody was saying hi. Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it. Nice to see everybody. We will see you on the next call, and I look forward to working with all of you.